Like and subscribe right now, or the spider will crawl on your face when you're sleeping. Did you know that there are approximately 240,000 species that live in the ocean? These are just a few of the species that have been discovered. Of all of these species, some are normal, but some have left countless questions. Stay tuned and you'll know about the few mysterious creatures that have been caught on tape. Number 1. Japanese spider crab. The Japanese spider crab is perhaps the largest crab ever discovered. They typically have a 4-meter leg span and can weigh up to 20 kilograms. The most shocking yet amazing fact is that these huge crabs could live up to 100 years. Although they occasionally consume live fish or invertebrate, like other crustaceans, these sluggish crabs prefer to scavenge for dead meat or plant matter. It's very rare to see a Japanese spider crab because they tend to blend in with the ocean floor. Trust me, you don't want to step on 100 Japanese spider crabs just to know how their bite feels. Number 2. Anglerfish. The anglerfish is without a doubt the ugliest animal in existence, and it inhabits the most hostile environment on Earth, the dark, isolated bottom of the sea. They're typically dark gray or dark brown in appearance, and have gigantic heads and mouths that resemble crescents loaded with pointed transparent teeth. As it searches for prey, the anglerfish uses its glowing lure. This particular spine can be adjusted in any direction and is quite flexible. The anglerfish is renowned for remaining absolutely still while jerkily wagging its lure like a fishing pole. Number 3. Blobfish. I thought the deep-sea anglerfish was the ugliest creature on Earth until I saw the blobfish. Basically, the blobfish is a foot-long pink fish that can be found in the deepest and darkest parts of the water. It lacks a swim bladder and the gas-filled internal organ that most bony fish use to govern their capacity to stay afloat in water, and has fragile bones and few muscles. Small crustaceans including crabs, sea urchins, and shellfish make up the majority of their diet. As it floats, the blobfish takes these treats within its mouth. Number 4. Greenland shark. As terrifying as sharks are, they normally live for about 20 years or so. I believe we're in for a brief period of terror, but today I want you to meet the Greenland shark, which is believed to live up to 272 years. They're similar to other sharks and can inflict comparable damage. The Greenland shark's extremely sluggish metabolism is an adaptation to the deep, icy waters it lives in. This accounts for its lengthy longevity. Number 5. Colossal squid. Let's get back to the usual debate about who's larger between the colossal squid and the giant squid. The truth is that the colossal squid is larger, weighing up to 490 kilograms, but slightly shorter. Additionally, it's not only the biggest invertebrate on Earth, but it also boasts the biggest eyes of any creature, even bigger than those of great whales. Deep-sea fisheries that target other types of fish occasionally come across enormous squid. They've nearly always been discovered trying to eat fish that have been hooked as opposed to being caught in nets. Number 6. Black swallower. When it comes to food, the black swallower always does it so passionately. It's no surprise that's how it got its name. They eat fish with bones, which they swallow whole rather than chewing. They also have exceptionally smooth black skin. The ability of this fish to swallow prey 10 times its mass and twice its length is the reason it's known as a black swallower. Number 7. Goblin shark. If you want to meet this nightmare, then right at the bottom of the ocean is a good place to start. The goblin shark isn't only scary, but the abilities it has are shocking. The frightening mouth is obvious at first glance, but that's not all. Its mouth can be surprisingly stretchy, like a catapult, to reach for its prey. I have no idea how terrified other sea creatures are of it, but I wouldn't want to be a victim of its stretchy mouth. Number 8. Leafy sea dragon. The leafy sea dragon is yet another ocean wonder. The name already says it all. This sea dragon's body is as thin as a leaf, and its color may vary from green to yellowish brown, blending with the thin stripes across the body. The leafy sea dragon can be found along weed-covered reefs, where it seems to be drifting seaweed among rocky reefs, seaweed beds, seagrass meadows, and on-sand patches. This is considered to be a very smart camouflage technique. Number 9. Christmas tree worm. Don't let the name fool you into thinking that this worm appears on Christmas trees. In fact, that's completely wrong. It's the tree. The crowns can be seen sticking out from the tube-shaped bodies of these worms. The radials, which are spine-derived appendages that resemble a hair, are arranged into crowns that resemble Christmas trees. Their crowns are available in a variety of vivid hues, including white, blue, red, and yellow. The roosters use cilia, which resembles hairy bristles. They use this for respiration and to capture food. Number 10. Northern stargazer. I'm pretty sure you can tell the difference between unique and ugly, but the northern stargazer is kind of both. The species receives its name from the location of its eyes and mouth, which are upward-facing and situated on top of the animal's head. Northern stargazers breathe using only their nose to pull in water. The body of the northern stargazer is blackish-brown with white dots that extend from the top of its head to its tail. It's crazy to think that some people eat this stuff. Number 11. Red handfish. At least we know that we haven't seen all the sea creatures there are. The red handfish can be a vibrant red, light pink, or brown, and are usually less than 10 centimeters long. It's said that these creatures keep disappearing day by day because of pollution or invasion. You can tell from its face that it's not pleased at all. I don't know what else has pissed it off apart from their endangerment. Just look at its face. Having a bad day, buddy? Number 12. Wobegon. Can you believe that there's a shark like this? The head and body of this shark are quite flat, and its pectoral and pelvic fins are also broad. Behind each eye is a sizable crescent-shaped spiracle, and it has a wide mouth. A Wobegon shark's first distinguishing characteristic is that it doesn't actually resemble a regular shark. In fact, it resembles a shaggy rug more than a sleek shark, giving rise to other common monikers for this family of predators, carpet sharks. Number 13. Peacock mantis shrimp. I'm pretty sure that this is one very proud creature. That's not why it got its name, but rather from its brightly colored body. They're so vibrant to attract mates, which is why. The mantis shrimp can perceive the colors on any body because they're transmitted as wavelengths that can be perceived. Additionally, they employ their fluorescent hues to visually warn any nearby predators of their presence. Number 14. Pink see-through Fantasia. What you're looking at is the pink see-through Fantasia, a particular species of sea cucumber that was only found in 2007. It's a species of free-swimming sea cucumber that was never seen before this. I think I know why. Its anus, intestines, and mouth are all exposed from the outside. It's also bioluminescent and can emit light. It employs that light to scare off possible predators when it's in danger. Number 15. Frogfish. The frogfish is one sneaky creature. I'm not surprised it took scientists so long to discover. In fact, some ocean creatures barely notice it, despite the fact that it's as dangerous as any other creature. Basically, the frogfish is more like a smaller version of an anglerfish. On most occasions, all it does is sit and wait for its prey to come to it without noticing it's there. The most terrifying aspect of them is that their mouths can open 10 times as wide as their bodies. We're lucky that they're just frogs. Number 16. Ribbon eel. If you hadn't seen the mouth structure, you might have thought it was a snake. However, this shouldn't make you assume that they aren't harmful. In fact, they'll totally bite you if you get too close. Ribbon eels are carnivores that eat small fish that tend to snoop around their holes. It's a hell of a way to justify their hunts. Number 17. Frilled shark. This is actually one of the most bizarre-looking specimens on Earth, which you can typically refer to as looking like an alien. Starting from its mouth, teeth, eyes, and body, it's the type of species that, once it takes hold of you, you don't stand a chance of surviving. It'll be a miracle if you manage to escape from its shackles. It looks creepy, but it's actually very interesting and mysterious, as there's more that we don't know about it, and more that we'd like to know. Number 18. Box crab. This is actually a very interesting and rather unique way and romantic way of showing love. This is also the first time I've seen such an act. Do you know any other creatures who use this method to show love? I'm now interested and curious about finding more creatures who show love in mysterious ways. After the female crab molts, that's when the male crab actually mates with her. This is actually shocking, but oh well, all creatures are built differently. Number 19. Squidworm. What's a half squid and a half worm? A squidworm. This bristle-swimming, plankton-eating worm, which has thin arms on its head, was found approximately 3,000 meters below the surface of the ocean off the coast of Indonesia. The squidworm isn't much of a predator, although a close-up image of it would scare you. It looks like some sort of alien virus. Number 20. Nudibranch. The nudibranches are slug-like creatures with soft bodies. Many of them have ornate body designs and brightly colored decorations. The majority of nudibranch species are well-liked by scuba divers all over the world, since they're commonly found on reefs in temperate and tropical waters. The majority of nudibranch species have straightforward stomachs and mouths with rattlers, which are little tongue-like organs that aid in feeding. Being carnivorous predators, they frequently consume different kinds of sea sponges. Until next time, adios.